one of West Wendover High School's top athletes and possessed a natural talent for writing. In an exclusive interview with Iwu, one of Michaela's closest friends talked to us about their friendship and her talents.
I guess the way our friendship developed was in middle school. We were kind of in the same friend group in elementary school. And actually, if I'm being completely honest, I thought she was very annoying in elementary school. I was not her biggest fan. She kept making fun of me for being short. And I was like, what are you talking about? You're shorter than me. In middle school, we had the opportunity to do a project together. Mickey and I got paired up together, and we very quickly realized that I was the crafty one and she was the good writer. And I did not like writing and she did not like crafting. I have, I think, the first chapter or two of the book that she shared with me. Amazing writer. I remember she shared this with me, and it had to have been in maybe sophomore year of high school. I'm the type of person who is very picky about grammar and spelling and things. So of course I'm reading it and I'm like, this is spelled wrong. And you need a period here. But at the same time, I was so impressed with her ability to write this book, and actually sat down and read it a few weeks ago.
At school, she'd been dating her classmate, Javier Trujillo, for a year and a half. And yet Javier had only shown up at the search parties looking for Michaela much later in the night. Investigators interview Javier to ask his whereabouts from the day of Michaela's disappearance and establish a timeline of events. The following footage has been analyzed by a qualified team, including a licensed professional counselor and a licensed attorney.
What does she go by? What's her nickname?
Usually Mickey.
Mickey?
Yeah.
Are you her boyfriend? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, we've been on and off for a year and a half.
Yesterday, you seen her yesterday, right?
Yeah, the last time I saw her was during lunch.
What was going on during lunch? Where were you guys?
Well, usually, if we have good grades, we get an hour for lunch. And our lunch starts from 11:30 to 12:30, so we have an hour. And we were feeling hungry, and so I wanted to go to the taco truck. And she's like, okay. And we went, we got burritos, we came back to school, we ate them. And after a while, she went with her friends, and I went with mine.
That was the last time you seen her?
Yeah, that was the last time I saw her. No, we walked down the hall together after lunch, and after that, I never saw her again.
Okay.
Because we have split classes after that.
It's interesting that as he says that was the last time he saw her, he's shaking his head no. As he says it, he realizes that he made a mistake. This is a brain-body mismatch, much like you see in a person who is being deceptive, but the difference is he corrects himself. Typically, verbal and nonverbal communication matches, but when the brain is thinking one thing and the mouth says another, the nonverbal and verbal will misalign or mismatch altogether. When this occurs in individuals who have something to hide, they won't correct it. But when it's just a case of nerves or talking without really thinking, then the individual will often go back and correct themselves, as Javier does here.
And what did you do after school?
After school, I picked up my brother, and then